Trading days, January 24th, 2015. So I mentioned this in the last video. I would bring up this Mercury retrograde period, and this is a daily chart of the S&P 500. So let's get an idea here where we are. First of all, this red arrow and all these red arrows show the date when Mercury is turning retrograde. So really it's the period where Mercury is stationary, stopped, and then turn retrograde. Similarly, the blues, which you can sometimes not see, here we can see it here, the blue arrows are Mercury turning stationary direct, going back to direct motion. Now this is a good example right here. The red dot is where the Sun conjunct Mercury. So on the previous video, I believe I had mentioned that this is the start of the new Mercury cycle. I say that because Mercury, like Venus, are the two planets that are inside the Earth's orbit. They have an inferior and superior conjunction. So we're taking the conjunction here that's within the Mercury retrograde time frame. Now they aren't all so neat as this. Let's look at our current one. We've got Mercury going retrograde on when was that? On January 21st, and now we'll soon be looking at the conjunction of the Sun and Mercury, and this will be the one that is the start of a new Mercury Sun cycle. And then in February we're going to get Mercury turning direct on February the 11th. So keep in mind those dates, because they could all be potential turn dates. You'll notice here very close by it was at a low, went up. You got to give them a few days around each one. Obviously this conjunction move right down. This one didn't do much. It just went straight up. But this was so powerful it just blew right past it. That happens. The Sun conjunct Mercury, and the one that's in the retrograde period, that's a very obvious change in trend. This wasn't so obvious, but there's a lot of congestion in here, up and down. This was obviously a change in trend. This was obviously a change in trend. This was obviously a change in trend. So very, very often a change in trend on either the retrograde, the conjunction of the Sun and Mercury, which next appears on January 30th, and then February the 11th. And I mentioned in the notes that decisions and contracts and things that are signed during a retrograde period often don't turn out as planned. And that would include the recent European Union QE announcement. That's all on this one. Thank you very much.